I think one thing that we do is we allow ourselves the time and space to do experiments, to do oftentimes failed experiments, but those are really what I consider play. You know, breaking materials, doing a pumpkin carving contest, things like that that maybe sound silly, but a lot of these things are, you don't really know how they are going to come into play, and it's important to make space for that. And it's also a part of like letting your brain kind of be distracted from the task at hand, and that's how it's just one of the ingredients for helping to make the environment right to make a discovery. Well, there's in a couple different levels that we use public engagement as part of our process. And sometimes it's about getting input from the community where the project is going to go, like for the Northerly Island project, which I didn't show today, but is a major public park, 91 acres on lakefront. And you just don't go away in your studio and design something like that and then pop out. It really needs to have a lot of people's attention, and how to best do that where you can actually get ideas that are usable and meaningful instead of just doing it for the reasons that it's required, and I think you have to start out by really believing that something someone could say could change your approach to the project. It really just starts with that fundamental belief, and we're still trying to improve ways of doing that, of engaging the public in these kind of workshops so that we can get the best things out. And then I think the other thing is public engagement is communicating findings with the broader audience, not only with architects but people that make decisions, policymakers, the public, people that need to ideas like where I was showing the reverse effect book, which is really advocating for improvements to Chicago waterways. We work together with specialists like the Natural Resource Defense Council and others to get the information together, and then used our creativity and our skills at urban design and envisioning things to make a piece that could go out to the public to start helping inform them about why it's important to address the rivers. I mean, the result is really just that it just starts becoming part of language that and part of the dialogue, that the public dialogue is going on, and that can actually help change things. I think in some respects, yeah, because you need to, it's just speaking to a broader audience. That's not to say you're dumbing down anything. I mean, the ideas are as sophisticated as they would be in an architectural school setting or something like that, but it's really, making sure that people that don't have the same background get enough background information to make it make sense to them. And I mean, it's almost like just what we would do internally in our own research, but just making that research available.
Right.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I'm new to bird watching, but it all came about from designing the Ford Kelly Environmental Center and really realizing these migratory pathways that come through Chicago. So recently I've been doing more watching at Northerly Island, and with a group that meets at 7:30 in the morning. But anyway, once a month. So I don't know. Lately, I think, I guess I'd say, well, it's always tough. It's like between the predator birds and the songbirds.